Good morning, guys. We have woken in our beautiful spot next to the river. It's just a stunning spot. I tell you what, it was loud, and when you sleep right next to a big pumping waterfall, you find yourself waking up multiple times in the night to just loud rushing water. And it was quite a peaceful night. Like, there was no interruptions apart from that. And I mean, even when we woke up this morning, there was a little guy, like a couple of local guys sitting fishing, like a couple of meters from our hammock. And they didn't care, they didn't even look twice at us. I don't think anyone cares. In Laos, you can just camp. I don't know about the legality of it, but you can just camp. Like, no one cares. The locals are so nice. They just want to come say hi and actually see what you're up to, that's it. But yeah, no, we slept literally just down the river a little bit there this morning. Now we've just come to get some food. We have, however, seen lots of elephant poo. Seen lots and lots of elephant poo. Now, Laos is known, or was known, as the land of 1 million elephants. But I haven't seen any here yet. I guess they're all pretty contained now. I don't know if there's 1 million here, but... So that's going to be this morning's plan. We're going to try and find the elephants. And also, I just want to spend some time lying in the water, because that is nice. And then we'll carry on our ride, but there's no rush this morning. We're just going to chill. Look for the elephants. Where are these buggers? We're on the hunt. We haven't found an elephant, but we have found this guy sitting on the cliff, really close to the edge, fishing straight off the edge of the waterfall and fishing straight into the pool below. That is ridiculous. It's like a 25-30 meter drop straight into the pool. Imagine being a little fish and just getting lenged off the edge of it. That's rough enough, and then this guy just catches you. Just stopped at a barber's and had a shave. 25p, fresh. It's the cheapest it's ever been. But we have followed the trail of poo. And we've come down this little lane on the side of the river. And look who's here. Beautiful. They're much smaller than the African elephant. And their ears look tiny, they look like old, little wrinkly old person ears.
I can't see it though.
Yeah, it's not tied to anything. This is just an elephant, my dude.
But then what stops her from just wandering off?
Yeah. I've climbed down along the riverbank and come up from the other direction to try and get a better shot of or try and get a better angle of the elephant. But I can't see her. She must have moved. And I feel like you don't want to sneak up on an elephant in thick bush. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. There she is. She seems very calm. I wonder why so calm. This is Snake Central right now. If you're ever walking through an area where there are potentially snakes, give it a little stamp, because snakes are very much vibrational, so if they hear something heavy coming their way, usually they'll get out of the way. The elephant, on the other hand, I don't think is going to move at all. I'm getting a little bit too close for comfort right now. What is that noise? Elephants are so destructive, they just want to knock over the tree. So as I've got a little bit closer now, I've realised that her one foot is all chained up. So she can't leave as she's all alone. There's no one here to hang out with. There's no other elephants to be friends with, and they're super social animals. When you see them in Africa, and like the Kruger, there's usually like 30 of them all together, maybe more. This is hectic. She's chained up, but she can still walk around this area. That's not right at all. That's not right. She is destroying this tree. I would be annoyed as well if somebody had chained me up. Shall we set the elephant free? How long is the chain? I don't want her to come and get me. I'm a little bit too close. She's right there. She's like 5 or 6 meters away. And I know there's a chain around her, but I don't think that chain is as short as the distance between myself and her. Whoop. Okay, she's coming this way. Just gonna back away slowly. Oh shit. Oh, she's grabbing the chain with her trunk. And she's grabbing the chain with her trunk. Oh my god. This is not right. For anyone who goes to an elephant park or places where they chain up and keep elephants against their will, okay, that elephant is not supposed to live chained up by herself in the jungle. They're social animals. And anyone who goes to a place anyone who even goes to the zoo, somewhere where they're treating animals the way they shouldn't be treated in their own wild environment, just think about it, because you're funding that. You want to go and take pictures with I don't know, a tiger or a drugged up lion, or, you know, go and play with these elephants. Anyone who rides elephants or goes to those elephant places, it's not right, and you're funding it. Yes, I'm gonna fall off these rocks. And if you fund it, you're responsible for it. That's it. I think that's really sad. So after that little bit of sad news, I think we're just gonna spend the rest of the day chilling in this beautiful river, sitting in the waterfalls. It's super clear. There's water rushing all around us. But yeah, I think it's going to be a nice day. Just don't fund the mistreatment of animals. Imagine that was your mother all chained up and people came and paid to ride her. That's not right. It's not right. So we're just chilling in the middle of the river. I think we're going to spend a couple of hours here, and I don't know if we're going to camp here again or keep driving, I don't know. But for now I just want to chill right here. They just get washed away. I cannot float. I'm such a bad floater. That sounds weird. I'm such a bad floater. I'm bad at floating down the river. I just get washed around. I don't really float. At least he's gonna have a go. You can't swim up from there. You just get... You can actually float a bit better than me. So we've just been floating up and down the river, or actually walking up the river and floating down it for a couple of hours now. So I think we're going to go try and find some food, and we still haven't decided whether we're going to keep driving. Whoa! Whether we're going to keep driving or if we're going to just chill and camp here tonight. It's an awesome spot to camp. So we just stopped at this little restaurant close to the Tad Soung waterfall, and the food is so good. And super cheap. Got a big fat Spanish omelette for £1.25. And Lucy got this coconut curry The sticky
So
rice.
good.
What's the sticky rice?
Stickiest rice ever, man.
Stickiest rice ever.
Look at that.
Some dank stuff. Yeah, but they like fill this little pot with rice. You get so much rice. This is how they serve it here. And apparently, Laos is the country that eats the most sticky rice in the world. I don't know how interesting of a fact that is, but it's a fact. So, yeah, we're just gonna eat more sticky rice. So we found a cool spot to stay tonight. The lady who owns that restaurant that we just ate at has a guest house down the road called Bolaven Gardens, and it is beautiful. It's got this dope bamboo bridge where you go over to get there. And she said we can just put a hammock up. Like if we come and have dinner there later on, then we can just put our hammock up. And she has these cool little bamboo shelters. So that should be pretty cool. And now we're at a place called Tad Soung waterfall, and on the map it says it's a dry waterfall. I don't know what a dry waterfall is. I think a dry waterfall must just be a cliff. There is a power plant around the corner, so it could be a dam wall. It could just be a cliff. I don't have a clue. But yeah, we're gonna go check it out. It's a pretty steep climb down to get there. Pretty steep, but at least there's stairs, man. This little hut looks so sketchy. Sketchy. Okay. That is some mental cliff. Oh, there is a bit of water coming down it. Can't really see it from here. It'll probably look way better from the bottom, but it's like 3:30 already, and it's like a kilometre to the bottom down a cliff and a kilometre back up a cliff. And I still wanted to go do stuff in town, so maybe we'll walk down there, we'll see. And I've been talked into going down to the bottom of the waterfall. Oh.
800 meters.
800 meters like that, straight down a cliff with some stairs. Man, I reckon there's that beach, Kaling King Beach on Nusa Penida, or Kaling Kling Beach or something. I reckon that's less than 800 meters. But that was the absolute climb of my life. And when you get to the top, there's all these local kids standing at the top, and you're literally lying on the floor, sweating and dying. And all these local kids come and they sell you bottles of water, which is pretty jokes. This is pretty gnarly. Oh, it's quite pretty though. There's loads of pools over there. That is a huge waterfall. There's not a lot of water going off it, but that is freaking high. That's going to be 100 meters high. This is a ridiculous spot. Oh my God. Look at the view from up there. Damn, I got sunburnt today. Jeez. Look at that view up there. Mad. So do you reckon there's no water here because of the hydro power plant? Because this thing looks like at one point this was an absolute pumping river. And also over there as well. And now because of the hydro plant, there's no water in it. And it's just this little trickle right here. Little trickle there. Yeah, in like the main bit of the dry season, this will be completely dry. Nothing here. Oh, that's why it's called a dry waterfall. But that doesn't make any sense. A dry waterfall is just a cliff. Isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's some kind of, yeah, I don't know, mate. You jump. You just jump. There's a pool at the bottom. You're allowed to. There's a big sign over there that says jump. I would have loved to have seen this place in full rainy season, or just without the dam, because that would just be rushing, and that up there is such a beautiful, such a crazy looking riverbed. Oh man, that is too close for me. So just now when I'm walking up the rocks, I got a message from Lucy's sister Rosie. She said, your bike is too loud because the exhaust is not welded to the bike properly, and the exhaust is just a big silencer. So what I've learned from that is, if I want to make the bike louder, just get rid of the exhaust. I think that might be what we do next. Just get rid of the exhaust and we'll wake the whole neighbourhood up. No, but seriously, thanks Rosie. Yeah, that was the problem. The exhaust wasn't actually even attached to the engine. We got it bolted back in. The bolts have come out again, but I'll bolt it back in again tonight. Should be all good. But thank you for that. It was very helpful. You're actually cracked, bro. So sketchy. Double waterfall. That was quite sick. Now we got to walk all the way back up. It definitely wasn't 800 meters, but we'd have to walk all the way back up this hill. It's gonna be pretty. Get on up the thing. Ah. Oh my god, this is long. Why you make me do this, Lucy?
You got legs, man. Use them.
I got legs. I got legs for days. No, I don't. Look what we do in this one, right? This is our little Honda Win. It's great. It's been so good to us. Some of these roads are literally like enduro tracks. This is what someone else is doing it on. Literally a CRF 250 rally edition with the windscreen so you don't get all the dust in your face. This thing's nuts. This is literally what you need. Oh, here. Hey, it looks like he's got a little guitar too. Maybe he'll be at our place later on. I mean, this is a crazy looking bike. This place that we're staying at tonight, Bolaven Gardens. It's pretty cool. But where do you see the bridge to get over there? How gnarly is this thing? It literally is the bounciest thing. Oh my god. What is it with Laos and sketchy bridges? Everywhere is just some sketchy bridge. I'm not riding a motorbike down this thing. I end up in the rice paddy. Seems like everywhere we go in Laos there's just gnarly bridges. Yeah, there's just crazy bridges. That bridge in front of the waterfall yesterday, there was no way I was walking across that thing. It had a place for you to clip your harness in. I'm not just gonna walk across it.
It was fun though, and that view was lit.
Yeah, you're cracked, mate. That was ridiculous. But it was good. But yeah, we're gonna have a look at this place. This place that we're staying is really cool. Nice little bridge across here. Dope restaurant, but it is closed. This place is so cool.
I think we should sleep in this.
I think this is going to be our hammock spot for tonight. It's even got a little table so we can cook if we want to. This is cool. And there's the river right there.
Oh, there's lots of red ants on this one right
Is there? There's lots of ants.
here. Red
Where?
ants.
Where?
All over the floor, mate. Look.
Oh, those are sketchy little bubbles, mate.
Let's go check
Let's see if there's an emptier one.
When do you have to move the bike?
I don't know. I'm not riding the bike across that bridge though, it's mental. There's so many cool little spots. Can we check that one over by the water? This is cool, this little walkway. This one?
Yeah.
Boom, that's a spot.
You know, all right.
We could just sleep in this. Yo, this little baby cow just wants to be my friend. Hello. Yes, hello. They're like cats, just catch them behind the ear and they love it. Well, I know what I'm doing today. I'm just playing with you, bro.
Yeah. Cuties.
We gotta go put the hammocks up before it gets dark. Otherwise, we're gonna be sleeping on the floor. That's never fun. How is this for a hammock spot? It even has power. It's got a light, it's got plugs. Such a good spot to camp, right? And there's even a really good shower, bathroom. And a crazy thing is, right, we've been in Laos for 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. And we haven't once paid more than £1 for a night stay. Not once. Paid £1 each in Don Det. Paid £1 each last night at Mr. Vieng's. Oh, sorry, 2 nights ago at Mr. Vieng's. Last night we camped for free. Tonight we're paying £0 to stay in these dope little huts with power. The lady's just being super nice. We're gonna go have dinner there in a minute. So I think that's the rule, hey? She's gonna let us have dinner. We're gonna stay here for free. But how crazy is that? 2 weeks, never spent more than £1 on accommodation. That doesn't really happen everywhere else. That's like what, $1.10 or $1.12, or I don't know what the rate is right now, pretty crap. But I think that's so good, especially for people that are trying to travel on a budget, like we are, on a budget. Just know that you can do it. The flight out here is expensive, but once you're here, £1 a night, £1 a meal. You know, you can live on £5 a day, $6 a day. Listen to that noise as well. The noises of the jungle, man, the jungle birds. And I think we're just kind of catching the end of the sunset as well. The sky is always pretty colours at this time of the day. I think we did miss most of it. But this is such a cool spot. There's a waterfall down there somewhere. There's 2 waterfalls up there somewhere. And we're just in the calm in the middle. Hey, last night it was super loud while we were trying to sleep. Tonight, the jungle bugs are going to be loud, but the river's going to be quieter and calmer. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today and we'll carry on tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be groovy. Tomorrow we're going to keep going down. What's the town called? Tad Soung, I think. It's supposed to be pretty. And then after that, there's like the most beautiful waterfall on the route. And then after that, there's a little spot where some guy told us not to stop because apparently tourists were attacked with machetes. But I can't see that. Like, I just can't see that happening at all. So we'll go down there, we'll check it out. And then we want to go to Mystic Mountain Coffee Farm, because I've heard that's a groovy place. And I do love me coffee. But yeah, wrapping up for tonight. Catch you guys in the morning.